It's 5 minutes with me.
I think middle schoolers are amazing and way underappreciated as an important ministry. So, without reservation, I give you 12 things to love about middle school ministry. Number one, middle school ministry is about shaping. What an opportunity. Everything I learn about young teens confirms and continues to reaffirm that this is not merely a holding period until the good stuff of older teen work. Two, junior hires. I'm using the terms middle school and junior hire interchangeably here. Junior hires are easy to connect with. Years ago, a youth ministry mentor shared this simple observation. Junior hires, in their decision as to whether they'll allow you into their lives, are only asking the question, do you like me? Older teens complicate it more by adding, do I like you? And college students ramp up the complexity by layering on an additional question, do I like what you stand for? Number three, junior hires are willing to try anything. The young teen years in a post-puberty parallel to the first few years of life are all about discovery or sampling. Young teens in the earliest stages of self-conscious identity formation want to try everything. They don't start testing conclusions until the middle teen years. And so this is a wild ride of unpredictability, of course, and it can feel very scattered and capricious. But there's willingness, even desire to try things that makes young teens prime for creative and participatory youth work. 4, the wonder of abstract thinking. Middle schoolers are far from experienced with abstract thought, but the capacity is there. I like to think of it as God's puberty gift. And they're dipping their toes in the water, checking it out. 5, the process of doubts and faith development. Tied to the development of abstract thinking, young teens are on the leading edge of stumbling into doubts about their faith. This is a critical aspect of faith development and should never be shamed or shut down. Wrestling with complexities is the necessary detour from childlike inherited faith to a more robust owned faith. 6, they're unpredictable. Maybe you find this frustrating, but I love it. Young teens regularly and consistently surprise me. They surprise me with their random questions. They surprise me with their hidden talents. They surprise me with their insight. They surprise me with their interpretations, often different than I expect. The unpredictability of young teens keeps middle school ministry fresh and untamed. 7, parents are still involved. Sure, there are plenty of older teens with involved parents, but there's a drop-off in parent involvement throughout the teen years, as many parents retreat out of fear, exasperation, or a misguided understanding of what it means to give their teenagers independence. We know that parents have a significantly larger shaping role in the lives and faith of their teenagers than we do, so this higher level of parent involvement creates an easier path to coming alongside parents, partnering for greater impact. 8, they have more time than older teenagers. Yes, young teens are busier than ever, but they still have more time and availability than their older peers on average. Mix this in with my number 3 reason, their willingness to try anything, and you've got a potent pot of let's do stuff. Number 9, most are not yet jaded. 14-year-olds can start to get a little jaded, some of them. Older teens, holy cow, they can wear cynicism and been there, done that as comfortably as a worship leader in skinny jeans. But most young teens possess wonderfully low levels of cynicism and a naivete that looks a lot like hope. 10, they're passionate. I love the all-in attitude of most junior hires. It's not only their willingness to try things, mentioned previously, they're also passionate about the things they try, the opinions they voice, the beliefs they hold. The funny thing is they're passionate about things that often they won't be passionate about in 2 months or 2 years. 11, they're forgiving. When you mess up or have an off night in your teaching or plan a lame event or say something dumb, young teens are quick to forgive, particularly if you ask for it. The travel time back to normal, whatever that is extremely short. And 12, they're fun. Young teens keep me feeling young, not so easy at 58 years old. They're playful and hilarious, goofy, and unself-conscious. Young teens remind me regularly of what a joy-filled life should look like. I'm sure this list could be much longer, but there are 12 pretty awesome things about middle schoolers to get you started.
The Youth Cartel Podcast Network.